Don't freak out. I decided to try a morning shad trend for myself. Well, no, I'm okay. To some extent, it's a joke because I'm, of course, not in the in this point in my life when I really need to have all of these. Have you seen videos on Instagram when women they just have at least 6 layers of something on their skin, on their body, some belts to tie the abs, something to tie the neck, and then lots and lots of layers of masks and eye patches and another cold mask, and then something to put the beanie to put on their hair, like the silk one. I genuinely believe that at 22 you don't really need to have this all, like the whole package. But I really wanted to try out this mask. It's the one that gets transparent after 4 or 5 hours of use. And they say that you actually better wear it while you are sleeping. So at nighttime in bed, and then you wake up and you get this very beautiful glowing skin effect, which is true. It is true when you take it off, it is glowing. But my problem, my personal problem for as long as I can remember, I can't sleep on my back. And it's something they say you can control. I can't. I saw people. I have this one example which really had a big impression on me. This guy, he was sleeping on the back. We were sleeping in the same room. And then in the morning, I wake up. Complete silence, which is absolutely unusual for me because my father, he's snoring. He's snoring very loud. So I'm quite used to men sleeping very soundly. This guy, there was absolutely no sound being heard from his bed. He was sleeping like this, like with his arms on his chest, not moving at all. I can't imagine doing this because even if I make myself lie in bed straight, well, on my back, while I'm sleeping in my sleep, I will inevitably turn to my side or even on my stomach, which is the most comfortable thing ever, like the flamingo with one leg up. So yes, but I am trying to somehow secure the mask. That is why I have this second layer, which is actually my mom's mask from Shiseido, a Japanese brand. I remember buying them in Tokyo, the previous package in Tokyo when I was there. And it's, like for the lifting effect, of course, at 22, everything I can lift, it's rather fat that I need to get rid of by dieting and by doing more sports. But I can't really lift it with this. But I thought that it will probably help me at least for some time to secure the lower part and a little bit of the upper part, because it's like 2 parts to this mask. So we'll see. I will tell you in the morning. We'll see. First thing in the morning, I will turn on the camera and show you how this went. But I think that everything will be on my pillow, not on my face. Anyways, I really wanted to tell you that I feel like in the past couple of weeks, I got better at, I don't know how to describe it. So, this very true maxima that if you want something to change, you need to change how you act. So basically, vice versa, you won't get any new results from the old ways. So this year, because I'm a new and coming entrepreneur, I'm trying to build my business. I was thinking that I really need to somehow modify my routine to make it more goal-oriented and also more motivational, more, I need to get the information about business, leading a team, marketing, and I need to somehow get it from different sources for free, which is the best option right now. And I guess I got a hang of watching those very cool videos. I will put the picture here. It's the Diary of a CEO. I used to get those notifications on YouTube. I used to see those thumbnails of this absolutely great guy doing podcast and videos with interesting entrepreneurs, CEOs, life coaches and stuff like this. I am almost certain that you saw it as well, but I never really clicked on it because I somehow never saw any reason why I need to spend 3 hours watching a YouTube video. Back then, I guess it was true. Right now, I'm on my second video in 3 days, I guess. Well, they are actually quite long, it's true. But I'm watching them on 1.25, x 1.25, x 1.5. It's helping, and I'm on my second one, and I love it. I wanted to show you how fancy I'm sitting with my computer and the video. But the problem with being Russian nowadays is that we have to use a VPN. And as you can tell, another big problem is that the VPN is not actually working all the time, which made me, so it's better on my phone. That is why I'm watching everything on my phone right now, because YouTube is not working without a VPN starting December, I guess. But it worked for quite some time after the beginning of the conflict, unlike the Instagram, which shut down after like 1 month, 2 months. But YouTube, they stopped showing the content without the VPN about 2 months ago, in December. And yes, that's the thing. I can't really make it a very picturesque, very motivational kind of picture of me watching the video because I'm not watching it on my PC. And also, I absolutely accidentally found this very interesting website for hiring creative and the content creators, managers, content managers, copywriters. And I was looking through it because to some extent I want to land a part-time job for me to cover some of my expenses. I want to get more financially independent. It's another goal for this year, but I somehow want to still be able to make quite a good amount of money without spending all of my time because I have the university, so I need a flexible timetable, and I also want to still have time for my YouTube, for my social media presence, and for my entrepreneurship and for my company. That is why it's completely idiotic and preposterous to think that I can land a decently paid job with all of these going on in my life. But I accidentally saw a vacancy of a copywriter for a guy. So it's a website for Russians. So everything is in Russian. But the guy was looking for a copywriter for his website of high jewelry seller in Monaco. So it's a company run by, I guess, an Armenian or Georgian, I guess Armenian. But he is selling them in Monaco, in Courchevel, in Paris, and he has a whole website, and he wants somebody to write descriptions of the gemstones, of the jewelry, it's historic jewelry, which completely fascinates me. I'm not that good at history of jewelry, high jewelry, but I find it captivating. it aligns with my career goals about arts management because both Christie, Sotheby's, Phillips, they sell watches, they sell jewelry, everything historic. So it's completely in line with my goals, aligned with my goals. And I loved the description, and I loved it in Monaco, and I loved that it will be English speaking job, so I'll have to use my English, which you can tell I love using. And yeah, I don't know. I've sent my CV, I've sent a mock-up of how I would, so there was like a test writing of describing an Art Deco Cartier 1920s brooch with sapphire. I did this. I used a little bit of ChatGPT just to help me out with some things, but I was writing it myself, which I'm proud of. And yes, I don't know. I want to feel hopeful about it. I want to feel, it just feels once again very much aligned with what I would like to try out, because I've been searching for some, part-time job, flexible job, maybe something creative, but I didn't like, and I couldn't find anything even close to what I can do, want to do, and have time to do, and which pays higher than like 20,000 rubles a month, which is $200. I want something at least with 600 or 500 or higher. Yeah, of course, for a part-time job. Anyways, I want to feel hopeful about this one. I would absolutely adore of working with this guy. I would love to at least try it out and maybe take you on this journey with me. So yes. Any other updates? I feel like this video is already 12 minutes, so I should probably put it out as a single video. Looking like this. What will people think about me? Anyways, okay. Let's then make an update on everything and what I was thinking about lately. Okay, if I'll be completely honest and completely taking you on the journey, telling you everything about my life lately. First things first, I went for my very first swimming class yesterday. So it was also on my goals of 2025 list to do more of sports. And I thought that swimming will be the best option for me because we have a free pool in my university. Well, it's like almost for free, which is nice. And I would have an opportunity to go there after classes, most probably, maybe before classes, but very highly unlikely because you get all wet. And yeah, no, after classes, which is like at night, 8 p.m. And the only problem is that although I'm very good at swimming, so just swimming, I have no fear of water, I don't drown, I swim quite fast. My high estimation of my own capabilities. But I can't really swim with all of those sport styles. I don't know how to call this. Anyways. And I decided that I need to get some classes to understand the basics and then practice on my own in my pool. And I booked this session with a trainer, a young guy. He's like 25, 26. And I was so freaking scared to go there. You know, this that's a topic I wanted to talk about more. The feeling, I believe there are two types of fear. There is a real life, scary, they're gonna kill me kind of fear. I shouldn't really go there. I shouldn't be with this person. I feel something strongly that it's unsafe. It's one kind of fear. The second type of fear, which I think is the best, like a marker, the best bell that rings that you need to go there, and that it will have a big impact on your life, on your career, on your success. It's the fear of the unknown or something new. When something there in the back of your head sits like a little, I don't know, fairy. Let's call her a fairy. A scary fairy who tells us that, oh my God, I'm not sure that I know how to do this. I'm not sure that I'm capable of this because I've never tried. And if we've never tried it, there is a possibility that we fail. There is a possibility that we are not going to be as good as we usually are in our very normal habitat, in our comfort zone. So it's basically a fear of getting out of your comfort zone, if we put it strategically and clearly, summarizing everything. And I find myself having those kind of panic attacks sometimes when I start something new, like swimming. I've been thinking about it like 2 days prior. I was so freaking scared that although I know that I can swim and I knew that I'm not going to drown, I'm not going to just not understand anything, still it made me really think that I shouldn't go there. But I overcame my fear, which is the most important thing with the second kind of getting out of your comfort zone fear. And I can tell you it was so fun. The guy was really nice. The trainer was really nice. The pool was good. We've done the session. He kept telling me that I am doing everything so good. He doesn't even know what to tweak, what to change, what to say, because all of the styles he showed me, all of the different reps I had to repeat, he told me that for this very first class, we went through the same amount of information and training as he usually gets through with grown-ups, like during 3 or 4 sessions. And I love when they tell me that I'm good at something. So I got even more motivated, even happier. I was ready to do this all. So I had so much fun yesterday. And I guess I'm going to have my second and third training session, but in 2 weeks, because tomorrow, and that's why I am going to say goodbye to you now, is tomorrow we are leaving for Kazakhstan to try and get a US visa, which will be fun and interesting. So I have the whole trip plan in front of me right now, accidentally. And we've been going through this one for a couple of days, because we need to have same information as a family. So we need to say that we want to go here and why we're going to want to go there. So yeah, we had to plan this whole trip out. It's Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Washington, Philadelphia, New York, and Niagara Falls. Like very starter pack thing if you're a first-time tourist in the US. Fingers crossed that they'll give us the visa, because I have some other exciting options and plans coming up, which won't be possible if they won't give me the visa. So yeah. And maybe, just maybe, the very last clip of this video will be me tomorrow morning wondering if this whole thing will stay on my face or get on my pillow. Anyways, love you guys. I don't know, this video turned out to be longer than I expected, and I told you more than I expected, but it's always nice to share something so personal and have you on this journey with me of just living the life and just being who I want to be, trying to figure out who I want to be. And I guess we'll see each other in the next video. I couldn't. No, I could. I stayed in it, in all the mosques, until like 3 a.m., I guess. But I couldn't sleep. I had one of the worst sleeps. You know, those shallow, super light ones when you always, like when you wake up almost every hour. That's the sleep I had today. So no. I am not sleeping like this anymore. Anytime soon. That's how we'll put it. So yeah. But it's 7:40 a.m. and it's time to go to Kazakhstan. But this might be in another video.